Imagine stepping into a hotel where the neon lights buzzed outside, postcards spun on racks in the lobby, and a shiny brass key tag jingled in your pocket. It wasn't just about a room for the night, it was about an experience. Today, we're unlocking the vault of memory to revisit 10 forgotten hotel luxuries, features that once defined travel but have quietly disappeared over time. Stay with us until the end, because some of these lost comforts might surprise you. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the Rewind Vault for more nostalgic journeys. 1. Neon dreams and Googie signs. In the 1950s and 60s, American highways lit up with what became known as Googie architecture. Picture bold angles, futuristic shapes, and giant neon motel signs pointing travelers to a night's rest. These weren't just signs, they were works of art, announcing swimming pools, color TVs, or air-conditioned comfort. They captured the optimism of the post-war boom and the rise of family road trips. Today, very few remain, replaced by sleek logos and chain branding. But once upon a time, those glowing signs made even a modest motel feel like part of the space age. 2. The television treat before streaming, flat screens and on-demand. Having a television in your hotel room was an actual luxury. In the 1960s and 70s, bulky analog sets with big knobs sat proudly in every room. Guests twisted dials between VHF and UHF channels, adjusting rabbit ear antennas in search of a clear picture. Watching a late-night show during a hotel stay felt like an indulgence, especially for families who didn't yet own a set at home. It was more than background noise. It was a glimpse into modern living. 3. The magic fingers of the quirkiest luxuries. The vibrating motel bed, famously called magic fingers. For just a quarter, travelers could activate 15 minutes of shaking relaxation after a long day's drive. Invented in 1958 by John Houtling, this odd little gadget became a roadside sensation. Sure, it wasn't exactly spa quality, but guests loved the novelty, and kids begged their parents for a few coins just to feel the bed buzz. Today, you'd be hard-pressed to find one outside a museum of Americana. 4. Postcards from the lobby. Long before Instagram, there was the postcard rack. Hotels proudly stocked postcards of their buildings, pools, and local attractions. Guests would pick one, scribble a quick note, "Wish you were here," and mail it home. It wasn't just communication, it was a ritual of travel. Postcards made vacations tangible, a way to share memories across miles. Many of these vintage cards are now collectibles, showing snapshots of places that may no longer exist. 5. Heavy metal keys. Forget plastic key cards. For decades, hotels handed you a solid metal key attached to a chunky fob with the hotel's name and address. If you lost it or forgot to return it, no problem. The tag often came stamped with postage guaranteed. Drop it in any mailbox, and it would find its way back to the front desk. That simple system balanced practicality with charm. Today, digital cards and smartphone apps rule, but nothing quite matches the satisfying weight of a brass hotel key. 6. The lobby guest book. Checking into a hotel once meant signing your name in a large handwritten guest register. These open books, often displayed right on the counter, created a sense of community, though at the cost of privacy. Curious travelers could glance at who else was staying under the same roof. As technology advanced, guest books gave way to computer systems, and privacy took priority. Now the only guest books you'll find are in cozy inns or vacation rentals, filled with friendly notes instead of formal signatures. 7. Gideon Bibles. For most of the 20th century, a hotel nightstand almost always contained a Gideon Bible. Millions were placed by the Gideons International, a group founded in 1899 with the mission of offering comfort and guidance to weary travelers. For some, it was a source of peace. For others, simply a symbol of tradition. While you may still stumble upon one today, digital apps and changing social attitudes have made this once ubiquitous hotel feature far less common. 8. Bold bedspreads. Remember when hotel rooms burst with color? Bright floral comforters and patterned bedspreads were once the hallmark of hospitality. Beds were made with crisp hospital corners, tucked tight around pillows to create a uniform look. It felt orderly, stylish, and distinctly hotel. Today's bedding trends lean toward crisp white linens and minimalist duvets. Practical? Yes. But those vintage comforters gave rooms a personality all their own. 9. Full-service hotel lobbies. Once upon a time, lobbies weren't just for check-ins. Larger hotels offered in-house barbershops, shoe shine stands, and even tailors. Imagine arriving after a long train ride, only to get your shoes polished and your hair trimmed without leaving the building. These services weren't just practical. They created an atmosphere of luxury and care. Modern hotels replaced them with spas and gyms, but that classic lobby culture, buzzing with activity, is mostly gone. 10. Smoking rooms and matchbooks. Finally, one of the most noticeable changes, smoking rooms. For much of the 20th century, ashtrays sat neatly on nightstands, and matchbooks with the hotel logo were complimentary souvenirs. Some travelers even collected them like little trophies from their journeys. As health awareness grew, smoking rooms disappeared, and hotels became smoke-free zones. The matchbooks, once small tokens of hospitality, are now relics of a different era. These hotel luxuries may have faded away, but they left behind something valuable: memories. From neon signs lighting the highway to postcards sent across the world, each detail tells a story about how travel once felt more personal, more tangible, and sometimes even more magical. Which of these forgotten luxuries do you miss the most? Drop your answer in the comments. We'd love to hear your memories. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Rewind Vault, and join us next time as we uncover more pieces of the past worth remembering.